Murphy's Law is hitting us, man. Murphy's Law. Welcome back, everyone, to some more F1 22 My Team career mode. Let's get into it then. Oh my goodness. We got a rivalry decision to make, but all of our rival choices here are too difficult to compete against. I guess I was doing too well recently. The start of the season was a good one. So let's go Lando Norris. I mean, the McLaren is going to be super OP come later this season, but we'll see. But yeah, as I was saying, we've had a stellar start to the season despite being the worst car on track, which is kind of weird to be honest, but I guess we're just that good. We are driving like a maniac here, so hopefully we can keep up the good form. P1 and P5 leading the championship, by the way, with our results so far. We got Australia coming up today, which is of course an interesting circuit, a little difficult for me, but we will see if we can make good use of our time here in Australia. But before that, we need to go into upgrades. We have 1800 points. I think chassis would be good to invest in. Okay, so yeah, all departments should be a little open. I think engine power, let's go with department capacity reached. Of course, that one that I wanted to try and get. All right, I think I'm gonna do a front wing end plate drag reduction upgrade. So we could rush it and get it before the Australian Grand Prix, which I'm tempted to try, so let's try that. Let's see if we can get it before the Australian Grand Prix. But also we got 300 or so left. Is there anything I can trigger with 300? Not yet, not by the looks of it. So yeah, let's progress with time, head closer to the Australian Grand Prix weekend. All right, so we got a failure. ECU component failed, which was triggered the last episode. 466 points, not there yet, so let's just head closer to the Grand Prix weekend. Some big news, guys. Big news. End plates, the upgrade that we triggered this episode, has come through before the Australian Grand Prix weekend. What do you know? And then cable assembly also came through, so that's another chassis upgrade. Also the ECU upgrade, I re-triggered it. It'll come before the Italian Grand Prix around Imola, so we'll wait on that one. But yeah, I got enough resource points to trigger that again. But without further ado then, let's just head into the race weekend and let's see what we can do here in Albert Park Circuit. Alright, welcome to qualifying. Let's get a lap in for the Australian Grand Prix. Let's see if we can put this car in a competitive position like we did in the previous Grand Prix. There is going to be a little bit of rain, so I think we may have to go out early. Let's take a look. The rain forecast is looking like it's going to get heavier later, so I don't think in FP or Q1 that's going to be an issue. Maybe for later qualifying sessions, but yeah, let's just set a lap right now. Coming up to the line for our first lap. Come on. Keep it on track. We have. Can we beat 118.3? Yes, we can, but we're behind Drugovic. Oi, that is a bit slow. 117.8. Oh, we need to find some more pace if we want to make it through the Q2. Alright, qualifying is over. Moment of truth. Delta to beat is like 12.8. So I am beating it by about 2/10, but I don't think that's enough to get us into Q2. Sadly, P20. We're dropped back down to reality, man. We got chucked back to reality. Well, there we have it. Lando Norris, my rival, sets the fastest lap in the McLaren. And I am down here in P20 with Zhou Guanyu behind me and Latifi behind me. Bottas, Vettel, and Drugovic are the other cars just ahead. So let's move on to race day. Let's see if we can convert P20 into a decent finishing position. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, there are a couple things you can do to support the channel. First off, press that like button and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe by pressing the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for your support. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.
Hello and welcome from Melbourne, a track modified since we last raced here in Albert Park, and I think with the changes, it's going to be a classic. Melbourne circuit is certainly one that needs to be taken seriously. It's a combination of slippery surfaces and difficult corners, making it a very tricky track when it comes to overtaking. Drivers find it hard to pass and will need to take full advantage of those DRS zones if they want to have any hope of breaking through. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Norris, Fernando Alonso and Hamilton, Russell, Ricciardo, Ocon and Yuki Tsunoda, Gasly, Magnussen, Alex Albon and Mick Schumacher, Stroll, Schwartzman, Felipe Drugovich and Sebastian Vettel, Bottas, Firestarter, Joe and Nicholas Latifi. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
We got an interesting weather outlook in the future, so it looks like we've got some rain coming. I am tempted to go the full way on the hards and see if the rain's gonna appear in time. We'll take the risk because that's always a good risk to do. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it then. Hard to softs. Let's see if this works out. Okay, parking up. 0.1 meters. That's possibly the best I've parked in a long time. And here we go. It's time for the race. P20 starting position on the hards. Let's see how well we can perform here. Lights out and away we go. Oh my god, my teammate got an absolute stunning start. Oh, exceeding track limits, are sure. Try to lunge, there was nowhere to go, man. Up the inside. Oh, a little nudge on the Alfa Romeo. Oh. Sliding in behind Bottas, P20 yet again. My teammate having an absolute... Oh, there's someone off. Tsunoda's off. Tsunoda's gone straight off into the gravel. That's where Charles Leclerc went off in the actual Australian Grand Prix 2023, of course. Alright, come on. We got rain inbound. Not early doors, but later on in the race, that is. But come on, we want to try and stay close for DRS on Bottas. Oh, the car is so slow. Either I'm slow or the car is really worn. I think the engine's worn because I do have a 43% gearbox. Might be a too worn of a component to be using. As you can see, a bunch of 20%ers and then 45 on the gearbox. I think my point scoring streak for the season might end here. But I mean, it's back to reality because we're supposed to be a back marker anyway. Oh dear, yellow flag behind me. Oh, Vettel disappeared into the Leclerc gravel trap, I think. Oh dear, I'm out of ERS as well. I gotta save up. Man, these guys really pulling away all of a sudden. Not finding any pace. I had so much pace in the last 2 episodes, and all of a sudden my pace is gone. I might get overtaken by Latifi here. But I'll defend the position as best as I can. Yellow flag behind. Is that Latifi retiring or is that someone ahead? Someone ahead? Someone's retiring ahead of me, eh? Schumacher. Oh, he parked it on the pit entry. Definitely means that pit lane is closed, doesn't it? I don't know. Oh, defending nicely on Latifi. Yeah, I think this gearbox issue is costing us 47%. My god. Also, the fact that we are now the worst car on the grid, I think adds to the troubles here for us. Oh dear, we're so slow. We're getting overtaken by Latifi. Oh no. Going around the outside. Oh, are you kidding? I had to leave him space. You gotta be joking. What a yoke. Alright, we gotta be cautious now. I think I've taken 2 warnings so far. These next one's a penalty. I'm really wondering if I got the slow glitch today. I know I think some people were saying there's a slow glitch on the F1 game where you just happen to be so much slower than your actual pace, which is kind of possible. I don't know. But we're closing in. So that also gives me the thought that maybe I'm not glitched right now. Bottas in the pits. Maybe a soft compound tire runner should be in the pits. Uh-oh, yellow flag. Oh, someone's coming off, I think. Not sure what the yellow flag was for. Leclerc. Something happened to Leclerc. Because he's right next to me now. Let's see. These hards are not the greatest either. I'm slipping a lot. Just fitted the hards. Oh. So nothing happened to Leclerc. It's just that he pit for the next tire. And I'm under threat from Vettel. My teammate is just up ahead as well. Oh god, Vettel, brother. Did Leclerc just go off? I don't know. What's Vettel doing? Thanks for DRS though. I'll take it. Latifi's under pressure from, or I'm under pressure from Latifi. Benefit of double detection, baby. Alright, people are in the pits. Albon is at least. Also, I'm running out of fuel. I need to do a little bit of lift and coast, which is not good. Uh-oh. Didn't expect fuel to be an issue. I pulled out too much fuel from the car. I mixed myself up with the driver career mode series where I could remove a lap of fuel. But here I can't because I don't have the fuel upgrades yet. So I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Yeah, that was poor from me. Oh my god, Russell, what are you doing, buddy? Tires are absolutely gone. Yep, pulling it.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
We're pulling it. I can't continue. Plus, rain is not coming apparently. So yeah, that's an L. We're gonna move on to the mediums then. Let's try and salvage something out of this. 2.3. Very nice from the team. Let's go.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Ooh, Gasly's so far behind. What?
It looks like we might have an issue. Hang in there. We're attempting to manage it.
Seriously, Murphy's Law is hitting us, man. Murphy's Law is hitting us. Jeez Louise. My teammates in P18 as well is struggling today. Seriously, the car's performance just drops massively today. This is weird.
There seems to be an issue with that ERS.
Oh, it's an ERS glitch. That's fine. It allows us to see out the Grand Prix then. but it is going to cause problems with our engine, and not only that, my grip. Always when it's not a DNF worthy engine issue, we end up having a loss of grip. At least that's what the game does. Oh boy. Can I survive? Let's see. Come on. I'll just save some fuel. Still not fixed, are you kidding? Weather report.
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So it was a good call to go on to the mediums. Rain was not gonna come. My god, my ERS is drained. The car's so slow.
And gap to the car in front is...
Oh, it's fixed, it's fixed.
5 seconds. Okay,
It's fixed.
It seems like the fault has resolved itself.
Please let me see out this race. We got 5 laps. Please.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 5/10 a lap.
Whoa, Max Verstappen has already finished the race. I'm on my last lap here. So yeah, I guess that's it. No points for us. I think I've lost the lead. For sure. Oh boy. Yeah, the car just feels very sluggish today. No real power. Very slow. I feel like this car can go much faster than this. Fuel's low. We gotta wash that. And like overall, just underperforming. Maybe that's what happens when you're the worst car on the grid. I don't know if I have a glitch or if it's just Murphy's Law come to get us today. You know? Just everything went wrong. Car just doesn't feel grounded either. I'm like swerving and also losing grip a lot of the time, just like ice skating. So I think something with downforce. So hopefully the downforce upgrade comes through. But just like that, P19. At least I'm not P22. At least I'm not last. Oh well. Shame.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
A great race then, and a fantastic victory here at Albert Park. So Natalie, what do you think helped them deliver this result?
I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out of the track was: speed. It sounds like an awfully reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
Real shame about today's result, guys. Really slow, and the car just didn't feel great today. Verstappen, Alonso, and Sainz on the podium. Hamilton, Norris, Leclerc, Ocon, Magnussen, Ricciardo, and Russell in the points. Albon, Drugovich, Schwartzman, Tsunoda, Bottas, Vettel, Latifi, Zhou, myself, Gasly rounded the finishers with Stroll and Schumacher failing to finish today. So let's look at the standings then. I drop a position, 2 points ahead of Alonso though, but yeah, 18 points behind Max Verstappen. My kind of dreamland of being in the top of the driver's standing comes to a close. Zhou Guanyu down in P13 with only 6 points so far this season. We are now dropping as a team, losing out to Ferrari and Alpine, 41 points to our name. Only 4-point gap, 5-point gap to Ferrari and Alpine, so there's still a chance we can score some big points in the next Grand Prix around China, I believe. So we'll see. But the car just doesn't feel great. Hopefully the upgrades come before Imola, because that is very much needed. We need upgrades because the car just feels like trash. She just didn't perform well today, so I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching though. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the red button down below, hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care. See you in the next one.